Tonight, WCNC Charlotte is getting a first look at documents we requested months ago following a crash that injured two people after an overhead sign on I-77 collapsed onto their vehicle. Here's a look at pictures from that scene. So NCDOT said a drunk driver hit one of the sign structures, causing it to fall. WCNC Charlotte's Walker Lawson been digging into the story, covered it first, and taking a look at how these signs are inspected. Walker, I saw you at your desk going through those documents. What did you learn?
Yeah, well, it always takes a little bit of time to get documents like this because you really have to narrow down exactly what we're looking for. So Nate Morabito, our great investigative reporter, was able to help me out with that in the process. But basically what we learned is the inspection process for NCDOT. So they do something called LiDAR technology where they basically drive through, they don't stop, but they go through and whatever technology they're using is able to tell the structure, the status of it, how it stands. So they do those every 2 years, and then they do structural where they walk through, climb it, do the whole thing. They do those every 8 years. So we got a better look at kind of what the process looks like for NCDOT. When they're looking at these, we do know now that next year all of these structures on I-77 will be inspected. So that's something also that we've learned. Can't say whether that's specifically because of that sign or whether that's because it's that time of year where they do it typically, but at least we do know that there will be all eyes on all structures not actually this year. Now it's 2026. Hello. All structures this year on I-77.
And Walker, just one quick follow-up. Did they go through how they inspect the signs? Like how does that actually happen when you have obviously traffic and people out there on the roads?
Yeah, so that's kind of why they use this LiDAR technology every 2 years, because they use it in heavily congested areas, so they're not having to stop and do the whole thing. The documents kind of go through all of the things they check for. What I really was looking at when I was going through the documents were the images, seeing kind of where they were on these structures, what they were taking pictures of, which is a lot of the bolts, obviously looking at where the pieces connect from top to bottom. So every 8 years, so you don't see it that frequently. I mean, I couldn't tell you a time I've seen anyone out climbing one of the DOT signs over the interstate. So it's interesting, though, to learn that technology and to kind of see. But again, checking structures, clearly it's kind of evident that when a vehicle or a car at that magnitude's hitting these, that clearly they can fall. We just saw a report from our sister station in Kentucky that a similar instance happened in Ohio earlier this year where a sign also collapsed, so from a vehicle hitting it.
All right, Walker, thank you for that. And you can catch Walker's story at 4 and 6 o'clock. Walker, thank you.